Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I look so ugly, but like we're just gonna go with it because there's no time like the present, right? And I feel like I've been putting this video off for a while because time really hasn't been of the essence recently. I've been very busy. So I do actually have the questions written down on my sister's phone, screenshot on my sister's phone, because because I'm filming on my phone because I broke my camera and I still don't have a new one. So yeah, I'm gonna have to bear with. But this video is about why I came off the pill, when I came off the pill, and like the side effects and like things that I experienced while on the pill and once I came off the pill. Cool. So I was actually on the pill. If I look down, it's because I need like information. Okay. Disclaimer, I am not a doctor. If I was, I probably wouldn't still be living at home. But let's not go there. I was on the pill called Sleek, which looks like this. And like it was fine. Like I didn't actually know any difference. So I went on the pill when I was 14, 15. Like I was very young. So I hadn't really known hormones really without the pill, if that makes sense. Like I'd had like random breaks, like say if I forgot to reorder and I was going away and stuff like that, like I would always have random breaks. My pill was the pill that you take throughout the month, and then you have 5 days, I think it was, where you don't take it. And I came off the pill in December 2020. So it's now, what is the day? It's April 2022, so it's been a long time. I didn't want to rush make this video. I wanted to wait a really long time so I could actually tell the difference, because it does take a while for those hormones to leave your body. So like when people make videos a couple months later, the hormones are still in your system. Cool. So when I first came off, I did still have I had my period when I was on the pill. I still had my periods when I first came off the pill, because obviously the hormones are still in my system. But once they were fully out of my system, I actually didn't get periods very often. Like I'd get them very sporadically. And only now do I have like a schedule where I actually get a period. So I get my period typically around the 20th of the month. So towards the end / middle. And I can now like actually predict when I'm gonna have a period, which I love. Like I love being able to do that myself and not because like I've got something in my system. Another little fact is the periods you have while you are on the pill aren't actually real periods. They are not placebo, but yeah, they're not real, which is mad to think. Like that's part of the reason I decided personally to come off the pill, because I do feel like it's not natural to change your body's function. Like what's that actually doing to me in the long run? And like stuff like I didn't actually know what my mental health or my like anger was going to be like outside of taking the pills. Like I didn't know who I was without the pill, because obviously the pill changes your hormones, and your hormones are how everything functions, let's be honest. Like it's your mood, your mental health, your anger levels, your sadness levels, even like your like suicidal tendencies. Everything is impacted by this thing you're putting in your body. And I just wanted to be completely me. So just to give a little bit of information, Sleek is a contraceptive pill and is used to prevent pregnancy. Each tablet contains a small amount of 2 different female hormones, namely, thank God I'm reading this because I know I remember this, norgestomet and ethanostradiol. I don't know. Contraceptive pills that contain 2 hormones are called combination pills. So that's the pill that I was on. One of the main, sorry, there's literally foundation, concealer in my eye. One of the main side effects of this pill is actually weight gain. So that is part of the reason I was on it. I got put on this when I was very young. I had like severe acne, like There's no pictures. If anyone took a picture of me in that stage, I would have killed them. Maybe I'll get demonetized for saying that. But no, terrible. So no. And I was very, very thin. So I didn't actually have a period for like almost 3 years before I got put on the pill. And it was all just like, my body was just like, kind of failing, right? So I had an eating disorder, which is the reason that I didn't get my period. So I needed to be on the pill, which kind of sucks because who actually wants to be putting things in their body? Do you know what I mean? Not the one. But yeah, one of the main side effects is weight gain. It's also like suicidal tendencies and stuff. So that's fabulous, you know? So, yeah, so I wrote down topics I want to discuss. So, weight change. Yes, I had huge boobs for my size as well. I actually try and put a photo in here. I don't have any anymore. I am lacking in that department, but it's fine. Girls got back, so it's all good. My skin, it did get so much better. Like, that was like one of the big things for me. That's why I was so scared to come off it. Like, when it was time to come off it, I was like, shit. Because I also have watched Whitney Simmons. I think it's Whitney Simmons. She did a video about this and she said that it took like a year for her skin to go back to normal. And yep, that's true. The breakouts are breakouting heavy. It's okay now, it's not too bad now, but when I first came off, oh my Christ, my skin. And I was on holiday as well. My skin's always nicer in the summer. It was disgusting. Touch wood, actually. It was horrible. And it's really hard to get used to. Like, it, So, I also said I wanted to discuss mental health. I don't know if the pill played a part in my multitude of mental health issues as I was growing up. Like, I'm not sure because I don't know enough. Like, I couldn't give a satisfactory I couldn't give a good enough answer to that question. But I did suffer with suicidal ideation when I was young, as well as depression, eating disorders, and like severe anxiety. So you girls cultured. But I don't have any of that anymore. I still get very anxious, to be honest, but like I get anxious about things that like normal people would get anxious about. But no, like, wouldn't say I get depressed. Have low days, obviously, I am a human. But yeah, eating disorder is all clear. So yeah, maybe it did, like, when the realization kicks in. But I don't know. I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. Mood swings. So I'm still quite bad with my mood swings, to be honest. Like, a small thing can happen, I'll be like, nope, set me over the edge. But like other days, like a million bad things can happen and I'm still fine. It genuinely just depends on like my mood that day and like how my head is feeling on the inside. I don't know. Sex drive. So I had a terrible sex drive while I was on the pill. Like, I didn't really think about it. I didn't really care. Like, it was just very Whereas now, I'd say my sex drive has massively increased since coming off the pill. Yeah, we'll leave there. Say no more. So I went on because of like my skin, period issues. I think I was gonna be sexually active with my partner, long-term boyfriend. I wasn't like out here on these streets, but we use protection anyway, so like, I don't know, I feel like this is so TMI for like to put on the internet, but I've said worse, to be honest, let's be real. So now I'm gonna go over some questions that I got. I was about to say people's names. This is, what is it when it's like private? I have no idea. Okay, so anyways, this lovely fellow PT that I know said, I came off the pill because no sex drive and dry vagina. Yes, I cannot say this enough. With my ex, so I have been single since I was 18, so this is a very long time ago. with my ex, he would constantly complain that like I wasn't getting wet, and he was like, oh, like, are you not attracted to me? And it was like, no, sis, I'm on the pill, and the pill is not a lubricant, it's like a hair dryer. It dries you out, okay? It's not good. Yeah, wouldn't go on it again, to be honest with you. So another question that I got was, did you have hormonal bloating / do you bloat less now? Okay, the complete opposite. The bloat, to be honest, I think I bloated then too when I was on my period, but like the bloat now, like a week before I'm coming on my period, I'm like a whale, and I'm like feeling so insecure. I'm like, what is this? Trying to cut shit out. And then I come on my period, I'm like, and then I'm still like a freaking whale for another week. So like 2 weeks of the month where I just feel, and then 2 weeks of the month where I feel like lean bean CrossFit queen. So yeah, that's weird. So my friend asked how it affected my period coming off the pill. I'll be honest, those fake periods versus these real periods, I leaked for the first time. And I was like, huh? And I had a job interview. I got the job, I work there now. But yeah, it was like, it goes from like, this is not accurate, I am over dramatizing, and also just giving an example. It goes from having like a teaspoon of blood to like a mug, like mad. And it's I think maybe it made me a bit iron deficient, but let's talk about that. Yeah, just crazy, the difference, and the difference in pain. Like when I was on the pill, I didn't get any, like, there was never any aches and pains to me. It was all very superficial. Like I felt gross, and because I felt bloated and my skin went bad for a week. But since coming off the pill, I have cramps sometimes. I haven't actually had cramps, I'm on my period right now. TMI. But I haven't actually had cramps this time. I did get cramps the week prior. And I just feel it a lot more. But part of me is like kind of grateful for that, because I know when it's coming. Like I know I can now tell what my body's doing, rather than a pill being in control of what my body's doing. Like my body knows what it's doing, I know what my body's doing, and like my whole brain, my heart, my whole central nervous system is all connected to me now. Sounds very deep and like spiritual, but like that, as someone who cares about health and fitness, like I do think that is really important to me. Other things with my period, I think that's it. Yeah. And then, did you find managing your diet helped your hormones? Yes, massively. At the moment, my diet has been shocking, because I'm one of those people where I do think when you are on your period, you have to just indulge. Like, it's so much worse if you don't. You will binge so much because your body's like devil mode activated, right? It's like I'm supposed to be in a calorie deficit right now. I've been untracked for 2 weeks now, because like the week before my body was just like so yeah. I would say matcha really helps me in terms of, I don't know if this is all placebo, but I have done some research, and matcha is supposed to be amazing for your hormones, and I physically can't function without it every day. So yeah. Another one is not a question. Oh, but I'm so excited to watch this, because I'm so tired of it being, tired of it, but I don't know what to do. Okay, yeah, I was so tired of it too, because I was sick of taking something and just not knowing enough. And like, no matter how hard you research, you don't know enough. Like nobody does, do you know what I mean? It's not, yeah, no, not for me. And also like, I'm scared about the implications of maybe not being able to have children in the future, because you can do that to your body. So I'd been on it for a very long time. So I was on it from the age of 14. I was on it for like either 6 or 7 years. Mad. Mental. That's so crazy. And I don't think I'll ever go on it again, to be honest. Like I feel like, I know it's very risky, but yeah, no. I don't think so. Maybe if I'm in like a really committed relationship, but then I just know that it's just going to make my sex drive terrible, my vagina dry, and probably cause my mental health to get worse. So it's like, that's not worth it. That would also ruin the relationship. Maybe that's why my relationships never worked. Me pretending like it wasn't the fact that they were all insane and so was I, but we move. Some other things I just wanted to reference. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Yeah, some other things I just wanted to mention. A big part of the reason I wouldn't go on the pill again is because the pill stops lean mass gains. Now, as someone who's a PT that wants lean mass gains, that wants to be a certain physique type, a certain body type, the pill will impact this. I don't care what anyone says. There is so much research behind this. It stops you from gaining muscle as quickly because I can't remember the fact. Should I look it up so I can read it, because I don't want to say something wrong, but I know it's a fact. But like, I want to be like, I was really struggling to develop muscle until I came off the pill, and it's been so much easier for me now, like so much easier. So let me actually look it up. Yeah, so they found that women taking birth control had significantly lower concentrations of DHEA and DHEAS and IGF-1 and higher levels of cortisol, which is stress. That's not good for your body. Any stress you put on your body is dangerous, including working out. Working out puts stress on your central nervous system too, but that's a good form of stress, whereas this isn't. Than those not on OC. I'm so confused. Before and after the training period. Depending on the type of pill the women were on, there were also significant differences in lean mass gains. Now that is not what I want. So that's no. That's no from me. I'll just read some other things that I found online just now. So because synthetic hormones may bind to the wrong receptors, birth control pills may cause hormone imbalances and detrimental side effects. Not all women experience these problems, but for those that do, side effects can be quite miserable. A new study finds that oral contraceptive use impairs muscle gains in young women. No. And is associated with lower hormone levels. Many active young women use oral contraceptives, yet its effect on their body composition and exercise performance has not been thoroughly studied. But like, Exhibit A. I did not used to look like this. Like, I just didn't. This arm is just significantly weaker. But it's so much bigger than this side. It's so weird, but like, just in general, I really struggled with a lot of things before I came off the pill, and I didn't know whether it's to do with the pill or to do with me or to do with this or to do with that, like who knows. But I know that I'm significantly happier now than when I was on the pill. So yeah, but I do miss those boobs. I would love them back. However, take it or leave it. Do you know what I mean? I really hope this video has helped you. If you do have any more questions, don't forget to ask them down below or just message me. It's all good. And I hope this video has given you some revelations. It's either helped you decide you want to go on the pill or off the pill. It depends on your needs, your preferences. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I never want to be that person. I'm just here to tell you my experience and why I decided to come off it. But I understand if you are in it, like, let's be honest, we don't want kids right now. Unless he's like really rich and wants me to be a stay-at-home mum and will pay for me to have like all the best gym memberships, then I'm kind of down, you know. But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and I'll be back with you guys next week.